West Coast, you know, something crazy like this. I gotta let the beat roll for a second. It's just so hard, West Coast style. Submission hold, submission hold. Break the mold. You can't hold us down. They can't hold us down. They can't hold us down. The truth hurts, my frequencies leave bruises. Play this in your Cadillac or PT Cruises. I'm doing it hard to the core from the heart, and when I spark a rhyme, it's sorta hard to ignore. I know you're loving it when Braille brings a ruggedness, more sick than throwing up in a cup and chugging it. The poor and rich fight with swords and fists. I got my torch lit, walking through the dark abyss. The struggle is hard, so we hustle and plot. Try to find easy money, then your bubble gets popped. It's like we got minimal options. Friends turn criminal often. Street heroes lost and forgotten. That's when we get rock bottom. This place is not Sodom or Gomorrah, but living here is torture. When you're trapped in submission and try to get freedom from the world system, it's non-existent. Submission home, submission home. Break the mold. You can't hold us down. Submission home, submission home. Break the mold. You can't hold us down. You can't hold us down. You can't hold us down. Hey yo, I'm holding it down for my fam and friends. Spread around food for thought until the famine ends. Some assume I was born with a silver spoon. It's not true, I just do what I gotta do to push through. Self-employed and self-motivated, but I won't give the glory to myself for how far I made it. Or what I overcome, lyrics flow from my lungs and I spit them over drums. Living in America like JB, and I'm knocking out the enemy like this is Rocky IV. After Ivan Drago killed Apollo Creed with no apologies, and now it's all on me. And I don't battle with the flesh and blood, but when it comes to my own flesh and blood, don't press your luck. I let God settle the score on behalf of me. Turn the other cheek and submit to His Majesty. Submission home, submission home. Break the mold. You can't hold us down. Submission home, submission home. Break the mold. You can't hold us down. Ride with me, ride with me. Fly with me, fly with me. Fly with me, fly with me, fly with me. Ride with me, ride with me, ride with me. Fly with me, fly with me. Ride with me, ride with me, ride with me. Fly with me, fly with me, fly with me, fly with me. Ride with me, ride with me.